This is Newcap News with Nerman Esau.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Lloydminster RCMP are looking for a person of interest as they continue to investigate a sexual assault that happened in the city last month. Police are looking for a man that was riding this yellow mountain bike in the area of 48th Avenue and 51st Street on August 19th. Constable Grant Kurzinger says the bike was turned in by a member of the public after it was caught on surveillance video from a nearby business.
The RCMP believe that this man is someone who will be able to provide key information into what has happened as a witness and somebody that we are looking to contact.
In the meantime, the bike will be examined by the RCMP Forensic Unit for DNA and fingerprints. Kurzinger says the person of interest isn't a suspect at the moment, but the investigation continues. If you have any information on the owner of this mountain bike or on the case, you're asked to call Lloydminster RCMP or Crime Stoppers. Well, it's a habit that can be expensive and most importantly detrimental to your health. That, of course, is smoking. The group Lloydminster Action for Tobacco Reduction is now taking their movement a little further by teaming up with the city and both provincial health services to promote tobacco-free parks and playgrounds in Lloydminster. Anna Stanslau has the details in this week's Healthy Living.
Come on, sweetie. Go. I have people in my life that smoke. We don't smoke in our house at all. So for me, my kids aren't exposed to secondhand smoke.
For Chrissy Davison, health is top of mind for her two children. She's in full support of the Lloydminster Action for Tobacco Reduction's initiative to post signs around the city.
This area actually of Canada has the largest use of spit tobacco in Canada. And so we really wanted to promote being tobacco free as being a healthy lifestyle choice.
More than 200 signs and stickers will be placed on garbage cans, along trails, soccer fields, playgrounds, and more.
We just recognize that tobacco use causes 30% of cancer deaths in Canada, and that if we can stop young people from starting to use tobacco, that we really can be looking towards a tobacco-free future for Alberta and for Canada.
The LATR's goal is to support people who are using tobacco now to quit and to prevent young people from starting. The city doesn't have a bylaw in place, but Marin hopes there will be plans in the future.
I think at some point the city might want to show the same leadership that they've done in this project and put a policy into place around tobacco-free outdoor spaces.
My kids are in playgrounds and in public areas, and I don't really find it necessary that people who smoke have to be around them. So I don't smoke and I don't have anything against it, but if you want to do it, then I think there should be a designated area for that.
I get that people smoke and that's their choice. It's just lovely to not have our kids exposed to it. Go! Good job.
Anna Stanislau, Newcap News.
Now, the organization will evaluate the response from the public on the tobacco-free parks and playground project throughout the year. Well, the Olive Tree Thrift Store has opened its doors to the public this week in their new home. After moving out of a local church, the nonprofit organization is excited to show off their new digs. Brett Morton reports.
Joyce Dixon spends her afternoon browsing through the clothing racks. This is her first time shopping at the Olive Tree's new location.
The space is great now that it's a lot more accessible for everyone. The elderly people had a bit of trouble with the stairs in their old location.
The thrift store opened its doors in its new, more accessible home earlier this week. Director Becky Sheely is excited for the new addition.
We love that we're now in two areas of the city, so we can kind of get two different groups, or it's easier for people to walk to us in our two different locations.
While the thrift store changed addresses, the soup kitchen did not.
The soup kitchen is still available at the old church downtown. Donations are still being accepted at the new location during store hours.
When we started, we thought that the two things should be separate, as we kind of serve two different crowds with the thrift store and the soup kitchen.
For now, the soup kitchen is staying put, but could be on the move.
Where the soup kitchen goes, I'm not sure yet. We've talked to the city and we've started a secondary board. We're hoping to work with some other not-for-profits and kind of do a building or facility together.
The Olive Tree Thrift Store runs from Tuesday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. As for Dixon, she knows she will be back.
It's a great place to come to find bargains.
Brett Morton, Newcap News.